Hey y'all, Sheree here with Not Sure What's Cooking. Today I'm going to be making a breakfast egg cake. So what you're going to need is you're going to need 8 eggs, and you're going to take them and put them in your bowl and whisk them up. Okay, next you're going to need a half a package of the buttermilk recipe ranch powder, and you're going to take half of that little package right there and put them in your whisk eggs and whisk that up really good. Okay, now if you have any leftover rice, this would be perfect, but if you don't, I just made some brown rice, so you're going to want to make 1 cup of dry rice, cook it as directed, of the brown rice, and then you're going to throw all that in here. Now you're going to take 2 of the little 5-ounce cans of chicken breast, and you're going to drain that, and then you're going to put it in there with that egg mixture right there. Then take 2 onions, and I usually use scissors to cut them up, but chop them up, and then you're going to throw that in there. And preheat your oven to 350. I just turned it on, so preheat your oven to 350. Take you a 10.5-inch spring pan and spray it down. Okay, now you're going to take 1 can of diced tomatoes, a 14.5 ounce, and it really doesn't matter what kind. You can use the Rotel ones, whatever you want to use, and throw that in there. Then you're going to get some roasted red bell pepper strips, and these are the mild ones. If you want it spicier, then just get the hot ones. So you're going to put about 1/3 of this jar in there, and as you can see, I've already used a whole bunch of them, so I'll be using these. Make sure you drain these. All right, and get some shredded hash browns, the 26 ounce. Now you're going to put half of the bag in with the egg mixture and mix that around really good, and save the other half. Just put it aside, and I'll show you what to do with that after we get through with this step. All right, and then pour all that in your spring pan. Put this in the oven. It just went off, so it's all preheated. All right, put this in the oven for about 25 minutes, or until you touch the middle of it and it springs back, just like a cake. And I'll show you the next step after that. This is so easy. This costs $12 to make, and this would feed probably 8 people. Most likely 8, because this is a really big pan here. Okay, after it's done, take it out of the oven and see how good that looks, just like that. Now take the rest of those hash browns, which I've got them upside down here. You're going to sprinkle them all on here. Okay, and turn your oven up to 425. Now, once you get them all spread out on here, you're going to take the rest of that buttermilk powder or mix, and you're going to sprinkle it all on top. Okay, after you get it all sprinkled on top, you're going to put this back in the oven on the 425, and then you're going to bake it just until the hash browns are brown, like a golden brown. Probably 5 to 8 minutes, really depending on your oven. All right, when you take it out of the oven, let it sit there for probably about, 10 minutes. It's not going to get cold because of all that stuff in the middle, but just let it sit there. Now you can brown your potatoes more than this, but I just didn't, but they're still crispy. But anyway, let it set, and then I'll show you what to do. Okay, after it's cooled down, just take it out and put it on a dish. I don't have a plate big enough, so I'm using this cake dish, which I guess it'd go good with it because it's a breakfast cake. But you see all that yummy stuff? All right. Okay, look at that. Look at all that stuff inside of it. Now, like I said, you could bake it a little bit longer and get the potatoes even crustier, but I didn't, but you can. But look at that, and look, yum. Just remember, if you believe it, you could make this. And this is such a simple breakfast dish. Actually, we're having it for dinner. So I hope you enjoyed this video. And please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, be blessed and safe. Bye, y'all.